When you retire, you may get a chance to go to football heaven. This is football heaven.
Hey guys, welcome to The Mission. I'm your host, Jimmie Allen. And guys, I am super pumped for today's show. We're just weeks away for the greatest gathering in all of professional sports, where we're going to celebrate the class of 2020 and 2021. As you can see, I'm inside Tom Benson Hall of Fame Stadium, where the Dallas Cowboys and the Pittsburgh Steelers are going to kick off this year's preseason. But not only that, I'm on the stage where the future Hall of Famers are going to deliver the speech of their lives and unveil their bust. But more importantly, my special guest for today's show is going to open up for Brad Paisley and Leonard Skinner for the Concert for Legends. Guys, I am super pumped to be joined by the Academy of Country Music's award winner, New Male Artist for 2021, Mr. Jimmie Allen. First and foremost, man, you are the opening act of this year's Concert for Legends. Jimmie, when you received the call from the Pro Football Hall of Fame, what was that like for you?
Man, it was crazy. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, because I love football. You know, I was never big enough to play it because when I graduated high school, I was super little, and I was like, I don't want to get tackled. I'm more of a two-hand touch kind of guy, 3-second hold kind of guy. That's more my football speed. But I love the game. You know, I've studied it, and you know, I've watched the Hall of Fame ceremonies, and I've heard about the concerts they do, and to be able to do it at the same time, you know, Brad's doing it. We're on tour together. Our new single on radio's together, and with Leonard Skinner. Like, first of all, I'm technically my first single with the radio 2018 is 2021, and COVID year took out a whole year. So I'm technically 2 years in my career, and here I am about to play that stage with Brad Paisley and Leonard Skinner. All I want is hopefully people gonna be on stage like. They see me on stage. Who is this guy again? Don't matter. Just Google it. Just Google the name. Google the name. Find it out.
Jimmie, like I said, I listened to your music today. I was like, because I can't front. I'm really not on country like that. When I'm a fan, bro, I am super impressed. I love the music. I just love the inspiration and where it all comes from. And you know, your relationship with Brad Paisley, how did that all come about? Because let me tell you something, that duet is fire.
Man, I love that song, man. Brad, it kind of started where I met him at the CMA Awards 2019. And was it 2019 or 2018? Might have been 2018. We met 2018.
Okay.
Then he just started following me on Instagram and shoot me a DM here there. And it really kind of picked up like 2019 when we were, he shot me a text message that, hey, after you play the Opry, coming to my house tonight, because Darius was coming over, Darius Rucker, Tim McGraw was there, Bill Shatner was there. So we was hanging out, and I was lost. I was like, hey man, how do I get to your house? There's a lot of fields and stuff out here. Which house is yours? So he said, just go up there, you'll see Tim McGraw outside peeing. Tim McGraw was literally outside in the front peeing. So I followed Tim McGraw's pitch train all the way to the house, and I got there safely. So we just was all hanging out, man, and we all four of us kind of got real close. Me, Darius, Tim McGraw, and Brad. It even feels weird saying I'm friends with those three guys because they're legends. You know, like they pay more in taxes than I make a year. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's kind of how
That's kind of how it started. You know, then I was like, let's just do a song together. So I did one with Tim. Did one with Darius and Charlie Pride together, which was super special. Then I had this song I written for Was a Highway. And I sent it to Brad. He was like, dude, I'm in. So Brad hopped on it. So it's been fun, you know, getting to tour together and play that song together every night. I'm hoping he plays it at the country music, at the Pro Football Hall of Fame, so I get on stage. I'm going to text him like, bro, I need to be on that stage a little later. I need to be on that stage twice.
You know what? Me and my colleagues were talking about that because we were like, how is that going to happen? We're like, you know what I'm saying? Jimmie is opening up for those guys. Like, so you think, and then my guy was like, nah, Brad's going to play. Jimmie's going to come back out. And I'm like, okay, I can't wait to see.
That's what I'm going to push to have happen. I'm going to text Brad as soon as he's off the phone. Hey, you know how we do it on tour, right? You know, I come out and sing with you. We need to do that again at the Pro Football Hall of Fame. So
and I
still can't believe I'm going to be there. He said what?
I heard Brad's nice with the guitar because a lot of my colleagues want Brad to play the Home Sweet Alabama with Leonard Skinner. You know, the guitar riff.
Brad is probably one of the best guitar players ever. Brad's easily top 5 best guitar players ever.
Wow. Wow.
Like,
wow. I have to ask you this, man, because, you know, here on the mission, we love to break the first of the first, and you are the first African American artist to launch your career with 2 consecutive #1 country radio with The Best Shot, claiming the #1 spot 3 weeks, and then your second single, Make Me Want To, hitting the spot March of 2020. That's a huge honor, man.
Man, it feels great, it shows the progression
Right.
in country music, and it also shows that doors are opening, not just for me, but so many other Black artists as well.
Yeah.
You have myself, Darius, Kane Brown, you have Willie Jones, Breland, Raina Roberts, Mickey Guyton, Tierra, it's Brittany Spencer, Tony Jackson. It's a lot of people out there. Coffee Anderson.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of to where Charlie Pride started the whole thing, to where it's now getting to the point where it's normal to start to see Black people in country music. So hopefully
That's right.
10 years down the road, country will be like every other genre where nobody talks about what they look like. They just talk about the song.
And not only are you doing phenomenal work in the studio, but your book. You are an author. You launched it this year. Let's talk about that.
Yeah,
My voice is a trumpet. The trumpet.
Yeah, man. It's a kid's book I wrote. Kathy Ann Johnson did the illustration. She's amazing. Shout out to my friends at Flamingo and Penguin Books for making that happen. Just a book about teaching kids to use their voice,
Right.
Giving them the confidence to have confidence in themselves, believe in themselves, but also encourage other people. And also just helping them get to the point where they're secure in who they are enough to where if they see something happening that they don't agree with, they're not afraid to speak up. Because if we don't teach the kids that when they're young,
That's right.
They grow up to be adults that are afraid to speak up.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, it was a letter for my kids for sure.
That's awesome. You know what, man? I want to talk some football, but I think there's something wrong with my computer, Jimmy. Let me, because I know you are a huge Eagles fan. Let me see something here. I think. Hold on now. What's going on?
On the road to victory, fly, goes fly, scoring touchdown, 1, 2, 3. Hit 'em high, and watch those Eagles fly.
That's
Fly on the road to victory.
Eagles. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Jimmy, brother, I'm sorry you had to go through all of that foolishness talking about the Jets and all of those other. Oh, I love them. It's a lot of Hall of Famers. We're all in the same family now.
Man.
But congratulations, brother.
Dude, I'm taking a picture of this.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. We're going to get that.
Yo, I'm tripping right now.
It's a surprise. Jimmy, we saw how you were surprised in so many different areas. So we had to surprise you, man. From the class of 2018. Blessed by the best.
Blessed by the best, brother. No.
X himself. B-Doc. Mr. Brian Dawkins is in the building.
Yes, bro. Dude, I'm a huge fan, bro. I've seen you. I never got to see you play live in person because I was broke. But I watched you play live on TV, so that's all that matters.
I feel you, brother. I feel you. But seriously, when you've come, I've been sitting listening to the whole time, and to hear your perspective on obviously really getting into the groove of things and how you've been thrust and using your gift and your talents to bless people, open up doors, yes, but also to, like you talked about with the youngins, to help the youngins to develop their voice. Bravo to you, brother. Bravo to you, man. Congratulations on all of that, man. Congratulations on all that.
I feel like, if you've been given a platform, it's not to be wasted. It's for you, but it's also can help other people. Because I feel like we are all where we are because someone, had the courage to encourage someone that encouraged us. You know what I'm saying? Because you never know. Because as long as encouragement and helping people out keeps going, they keep sharing it. They keep spreading it, and that's what I don't want to do. I don't want to waste a platform. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and again, that's not normal for everybody. Does not see it that way. A
Yeah.
lot of people see it for themselves. This is my spotlight. I'm gonna get as much as I can for me. I may trickle a little something every once in a while,
Mm.
but you see it different. You see
Yeah,
it.
man.
I have gotten here for a reason, and the things that I've gone through, I'm going to bless people with the lessons that I've learned along the way. So to me, all of that is powerful, brother. So your career is just beginning. It's already big, and now you're going to be on stage, brother. You're going to be
Dude,
on stage.
dude, I can't.
performing.
I can't believe that, man. Like dude, listen. So I got a guy that I write with a lot named Vic, and he's an Eagles fan just like me. He writes, he hip hop, country, whatever.
Yeah.
And hey, I'm FaceTime. Hey Vic, look, hey,
Put them on now.
guess
Put
who
them
I'm
on now.
on?
Put them on
Guess
now.
who I'm on Zoom with right now, bro? Pull that mask down, bro. Where you at the airport? You ain't finna do surgery on nobody, bro. Yo, B Dog's on the phone on this FaceTime, bro.
What's happening? What's happening, my brother?
Bro,
He must be somewhere. He must be somewhere.
trying
He
to
can't
play
get
it
live.
straight. He trying to play it cool right now, bro. Look at Vic trying to play it cool. If he
This is
wasn't in
great.
public, he'd be losing his mind,
That's
bro.
what I said. That's what I said. That's what I said. That's,
Big
that's all
time
love,
thing,
brother. It's all love.
bro.
That's
It's
great.
all love.
Hey,
It's all love.
yo, he hopped on here, Vic. I was tripping, bro. I was tripping. Yeah, Vic trying to play it cool because he was inside sitting down. You in the hospital or hotel?
This is great. This is
All
awesome.
right, I'll call you back.
This
I
is
don't
all
want to.
right, brother.
This is great. This is
Hey,
all
I'm gonna
right.
call you back. I don't want to hold up the Hall of Famer. You can wait. Bye. Love you.
No, this your time, brother. This your time. This is your time, brother. This is
Yo,
whatever you
this
feel
is
like.
crazy,
This is
man.
your spot. This is your spot. But yeah, but
Dog.
seriously, man, I want to jump on and congratulate you, man, and big you up for all the success you're having. And
Man,
once again,
thank you.
hearing what you're doing with your gift, right? You're not keeping that thing to yourself. That's a blessing, bro. So
Yeah,
so
man.
talk to me. If you close your eyes, can you remember a spot when even when you were going through some of the contests? I think it was Idol. You something like
Yep.
that, right? So at one point, did you ever feel like something like this could happen, might happen, won't happen? Can you remember a spot?
Man, I've always been obnoxiously optimistic.
Love it.
I was raised like that. My dad's from this country town in Delaware, but my mom's from Richmond, California. So she's got that toughness, that grit that put it in me. And my dad's got that blue collar, hardworking, small town mentality. So I've always been optimistic. I remember I moved to Nashville 2007. I was living in this trailer with no electric for a while. Now I lived in my car for like 5 months. And even in living in my car, I didn't even think about quitting because I always knew this would happen. I didn't know when and I didn't know how.
Love
You know what I mean? But I always seen it. Like I don't, it's crazy. Like I saw it. I remember when I first told my manager, I was like, yo, I want to do this. I want to write books. I want to get into movies. I want to get into stand-up comedy. I want to write some more songs. And to see everything kind to start to, you gotta, man, it says, man, write the vision, make it plain. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my goodness!
So-
You went there. Oh Habakkuk. Oh Habakkuk. You went there. Oh my goodness. I was about to say it. I said, do I want to dive in that? But you said it. You said it before I did. Good.
Listen,
Good.
you
Yes,
got,
oh, absolutely.
you
Absolutely.
got to, man, and you got to believe to the point where people think you're insane. Because I remember there was a time I was writing songs from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. And then I was working at Bonefish Grill from 4 p.m. to 10. And I'd work at Walmart from 11 p.m. to 6 in the morning. And I did that because at the time I have a 7-year-old boy, and he found out I had a kid on the way. He was 1. And I was like, even though I'm chasing my dream, it's still my responsibility as a father to provide for him. He shouldn't have to suffer because I'm running around here chasing something else.
Right.
So I felt like, I don't know, I feel like that prepared me for right now, to where you don't waste an opportunity when you worked for it. You know what I'm saying? When you spent your last dollar to buy a bowl of cereal, you're gonna eat every drop of cereal and drink every drop of milk in that bowl.
Because you
And that's
invested.
kinda how I look at this.
You
Yep.
invested. You
That's
invested.
how I
Big.
look at my career, So
That's awesome.
it's been trying, man, but it's been great.
So Jimmy, let me give you this, and I don't want to keep it up. I know you probably got something going on with your tour and all those things, and I know
Nah,
everybody.
you take your time. I'm here all day.
Listen. do me a favor. Think on the perspective you just gave to me and putting that in a book.
Okay.
Some type of way. Putting it in, it could be a kid's book or whatever, but the perspective you just shared with me about that, what did you call it? Your, was it a relentless?
Yeah. Just
Something about
obnoxiously
obnoxious.
optimistic.
That one.
Obnoxious,
Yeah.
optimistic.
Yes, yes, and seeing that vision, putting it out. People may think you're crazy with the big vision that you have, but that vision is not for them; it's for you. So continue to walk towards it. And so, yeah, I'm not gonna sit here and preach right now, but yeah, like
Hey, listen. Hey,
feel that.
I got my offering in my pocket if you want to go.
I feel that.
Yeah.
I feel that. I feel that. I feel that, brother. I feel that.
Man, Mr. Dawkins, I appreciate you getting on here, man. Wow. I'm like, really? Like, this is crazy. We like really zooming right now.
And you know what's so crazy? We're setting up the set today, and we're putting up the pop-up banners. And who is front and center on our pop-up
I
banner?
saw it earlier.
And I said to the team, I'm like, whoa, this is scary. This is really. I mean, I'm like, wow. Thank you, Mr. Dawkins. Thank you for your time.
My pleasure. It was my pleasure.
Thank you, Brian. Thank you.
And you guys be blessed. And once again, Jimmy, brother, big fan, brother. Matter of fact, I'm gonna have to check your stuff out going forward because I want to see what it is you guys are riding with. All right.
Yes, sir. I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much.
All right. Be blessed.
All right.
Brian Dawkins.
Yo, that's
Jimmy,
crazy.
man. We want to thank you so much for your time, man. And just one last thing, man. Just how super excited are you for this golden opportunity? I mean, we're gonna have 25,000 plus fans here, a packed house. I mean, you know, there haven't been packed concerts at all, but it's gonna be live here in Canton, Ohio.
Dude, I can't wait, man. It's we're already ready. It's gonna be the intro great weekend because I started August 7th. With my festival, I started in Delaware, Betty James Fest. It's me, DJ Jazzy Jeff, Chuck Wicks, and a couple other artists. And then I play in this celebrity basketball game with my guy Dre that played at University of Maryland. So we raise money for nonprofits. And we get to end it the next day in Canton, Ohio, playing Pro Football Hall of Fame. This is crazy, bro.
And before I let you go, man, when you come here and visit the Pro Football Hall of Fame, whose bus do you want to see? What Hall of Famers bus you want to take your picture by?
Well, of course, Brian Dawkins. That's a no-brainer, bro. You got him. I want to try to find Jerry Rice's.
That's right.
Young, Joe Montana.
Yeah.
You know, and as soon as Andy Reid gets his, Andy Reid's my favorite coach. I love Andy Reid. It don't matter if he coached the Chiefs or not. He's always an Eagle. Once you put that green on,
that's right.
Green. That's how it goes.
Right. That's right. You know, there's so many rich and valuable lessons learned from the game of football and just team sports in general. But just when you know, just a fan of playing sports, what were some of the lasting lessons that you took away from the values of the game that you carry with you today when you're performing?
It would be the results you see on game day or at the concert is from the work you've put in rehearsal and in practice. Right. You know, a lot of people see the game day performance but don't realize how many years it took to get to that point. That's why I tell people all the time. Somebody asked me one time, Jimmy, how do you feel about NFL players celebrating when they score a touchdown? They should. First of all, do you know how hard it is to get to the NFL? Then how hard it is to play and then score? You daggone right. I'm going to celebrate. I'm going to be doing the bird dance every single dance out there. You going to think I'm at a Pentecostal church to drink some holy water. I'm going to be out there speaking in tongues, dancing and toe stepping and double tapping and back flipping and cartwheeling and jump roping. Like, that's the thing, man. Because when you put all that work in, right, and you get the results, for me, it's like all the years I put in, then I get to these concerts and this packed places when I'm headlining, people to come to see me, come to hear the songs that I wrote. That's the reward. So when I get excited on stage, I get emotional. There's nothing wrong with that because you know the work you put in. You know?
Right. Well, I can't wait to meet you. I can't wait to meet you. And man, I am so blessed and thankful for this time and this opportunity. That's going to do it for us right here on the mission. For Mr. Jimmie Allen, for Brian Dawkins for dropping in to surprise you, because it's been a surprise, man. Bro. Yeah, we had to surprise you. We saw how you were surprised during the award ceremony. We were like, you know what? He's an Eagles fan, and big shout out to the Gold Jacket Relations Department, Michelle Norris, for hooking us up. She called up B-Dog and got B-Dog for us.
That's crazy. I do want to see Reggie White's bus too, bro.
Okay. Yep. He's here. I'm gonna make sure I'm on that tour to bring you around the Hall of Fame, man. When you get here, man, to greet you.
That's so
greet
crazy.
You, man.
I appreciate
you
making
much,
time
man.
today, man. This was awesome.
Oh, I appreciate you making time today, man. And the best of luck to you, man. All blessings to you, and we can't wait to have you rock the stage here, man.
Oh, it's gonna be good times.
All right, man. Jimmie Allen, Jameer Hamilton, right here on The Mission.